What's up, squad? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Flex Root. Today's video, what we're going to be talking about is the pros and the cons of being a business owner. Me, I could speak on it because I own a business and I went through the experience, been in business for 3 years now. So, give a quick background about, my business. I was 21 years old when I opened up a 6-man barbershop, my own establishment, no investors, just strictly my own, saved money and went to business by myself, So I'm 24 years old now. So I've been in business this is my 3rd year, 2020. So, just being in business for 3 years, I'm just giving you guys the pros and the cons of what it is, So, but first, before this video starts, I got to give a big thank you to God. And this is what I believe in. And I thank God every day. And I'm really grateful for the journey that He's gave me, because we all got different journeys at the end of the day. And that's what I believe in. I respect what everybody believes in. So let's get into the video, the pros and the cons of being a business. So there's definitely going to be more pros than there is cons. Me being a business owner, like I said, own your own business, it ain't easy, but it's definitely fun, so there's definitely more pros. But at the same time, you do go through things, but like I said, there's more pros. So let's go into the pros first. Let's start with the top of the list. The best thing is being in business is that you work for yourself. That's priceless, is to work for yourself. That's so dope, and I love it. It's just to work for myself, to build my name, to build my company name, to build this establishment, and just make sure, everything's going good. So that's what's really dope, is just to work for yourself, put the energy, the time, consistency to be able to do that, So that's really dope. Another pro is that you make your own schedule. You're on schedule. You set times, whatever you want to open. You can come in whenever and you can leave whenever. You could take whatever days off. I think that's really dope. It's just to make your own schedule. Not too many people could do that, but that's fine. Some people like to work 9 to 5, but being self-employed, being your own boss and running your own business, you set your own time and make your own schedule. So I think that's really dope too. Another pro is that you set your own prices. You could charge what you want to charge for your services and for your time. So that's what's dope. You could make your own price on what you want to charge. Same with the booth rent. If you're renting out booth, I do booth rent just because it's easy, it's simple, and that's how it's raised. So, pay once a week, and yeah, you just pay for your booth rent to rent out the station. So that's what's dope. You're getting that income, and you charge what you want to charge to rent out a booth when you're a business owner and what you want for your establishment. So that's what's dope, is just charge your own prices and charging prices for your booth rent. So another pro is that you meet so many people and networking with them and shaking their hands, because you never know when you can use that person or the other business person as a connect, So that's what's really dope, being a business owner and just self-employed. You meet so many people and shake hands, but you gotta be open-minded to be able to do that. You can't be closed-minded and not want to shake people's hands. Just get to know that person, and at least let them see your face and let them know your name and what you do. So that's what's dope, is being a business owner. You meet so many other business owners and you guys understand, you're on that same level. So that's what's really dope too, is about being a business owner. You just meet so many people and so many other people in the industries that, you can use in the future, or in the present. But, another one is that you're going to make more money. You're going to make more money when you rent out these stations, and on top of your clientele, what you're making. So that's what's dope. You're going to make more money. So that's cool right there. That's a pro for sure. Another pro is that you can dress how you want to dress. I like to wear a lot of Nike. I like to be comfortable when I come to work, because I'm going to be cutting for 8 to 10 hours. So I got to make sure my feet is good, my legs, and I'm just, comfortable. So that's what's dope, is just to dress how you want to dress, and at the same time be presentable, of course. So, I like to dress in a lot of Nike. A lot of my stuff is Nike. And if I wear my good clothes, my freshest shoes and my freshest clothes, it's just gonna get full of hair. So that's why I go with Nike. It's simple, it's easy, and it's clean. So, but yeah, that's what's dope, is just to be able to wear what you want to wear. So another pro is just to allow other barbers to give an opportunity to make money in a good atmosphere, in a good environment. That's dope right there, is just to be able to have that, because it's your vision, it's your barbershop. So you got to make it that way, where they're comfortable and the clients are comfortable enough to come and spend their money at. Those walk-ins becoming their clientele. So that's what's really cool about it. That's a pro right there, just to allow other people to make money, and you never know what people are going through. So that's a blessing right there, to help others out, and it's helping you out as well, vice versa. Another pro is that you could make your barbershop how you want to, or your business. Let's say your business, but I'm talking about really barbershop, because that's my industry. That's what I go to. But how I want my barbershop, the direct decorations, the posters on the wall, the color of the barbershop. I used to have graffiti, but I changed it. I just did these colored walls right now, but that's because I wanted to and I could. It's my barbershop. So that's another pro, where you can make your shop how you want to make your shop. Another pro is that you're going to have these barbers that's going to be working with you, and they're eventually going to branch off for the ones that did open up a barbershop. But, you know, they start out your barbershop. So I think that's really dope is that, you know, they'll hit you up sometimes. They hit me up sometimes and be like, you do this, or how do you come about this? Because it's a cycle. So that's the part right there, just to see, you know, barbers come from your shop to open up their own business, or you don't even gotta be a barbershop, it could be other stuff. So, but yes, that's really dope. Just to say you work with that person that came from your shop and now they open up their own barbershop. So that's dope. And they call you, you know, for advice and stuff like that. So that makes you feel good. That could be a pro right there. Another pro is to give some game back, you know, especially I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it since I was 17, I'm 24. So these upcoming barbers and the barbers that's been cutting, you know, you could give game back on skills or just, you know, communication with clients and how to go about things. So that's really dope. And that's vice versa. I can learn from them too. So, you know, but majority of the time it's like they look up to you because you've been doing it for a while. And, you know, everyone got different journeys. So they ask you for advice and you give them the best advice you could give. So I think that's really cool. You know, I could be a pro right there. But yeah, let's go into the cons now. You know, the cons of running your own business and running your own, you know, being an owner. You know, what's the cons are? The cons are, sometimes you gotta fire people, you know, sometimes you gotta let them go. That's not good, but you know, it's business at the end of the day and you gotta make sure your business is going good. Not that I don't like that person, but we're not seeing eye to eye on business, you know, so that's not good. That's gonna be a con right there. It's just to, you gotta let people go sometimes or fire people. Another con is, of course, you're gonna have more responsibility. You're gonna have more overhead. You're gonna have to pay bills more than usual. Stuff just comes up like that, you know. A con is, you know, the toilet could break. You gotta call a plumber, you know, and then say if you're busy. So that's a con right there. It's taking time out your day. Something else could break. You gotta fix it, you know, because it's your barbershop, it's your establishment. You gotta make sure it's good. That could be a con right there. Yeah, another con was just to approach people, clientele, customers, or even barbers if they're not doing something they're not supposed to be doing in the barbershop, whatever it's cursing for the kids, having blunts in their ears, coming in with beer cans, stuff like that. You just gotta approach people in the right, respectful way, and you're gonna learn as you go, you know, because at first it wasn't easy, but as I start to do it over and over and over, it became better, and it became better, and it became easier. So that's another con, is that you don't want to keep kind of like babysitting. You can't do this up here, you know, it's just not the time and place, but some people don't understand that. Another con is, you know, you gotta make sure your shop is clean. You know, you gotta be on the barbers, you gotta be, basically let them know, like, you know, that's why I like to let them know before they come into the shop, like, you know, just, if you wanna work here, but we stay clean. So, you know, sometimes you gotta remind them, and that's fine, because we're only human, we forget. But, you know, if you start telling them, they start to get trained like that, where, okay, yeah, make sure my stuff is clean. You know, some of them go to school, or went to school that, you know, all they did is have to make sure their stuff is sanitized and make sure they're labeled, because state board comes in and they look for cleanliness. And not only that, our approach, when people come in, they want to see a good, clean environment where they're getting a haircut. I don't want to be in a dirty environment while I'm cutting 8 to 10 hours and everything's just dirty, you know. So I like to be in a clean environment, everything feels fresh, everything smells good, everything's wiped down and sanitized and labeled. So that's the thing too, just make sure everything stays clean and everybody's on top of their station. And it sounds like you're nagging, but you know, it's all part of the business. You gotta make sure your stuff got to be said. It got to be said, you know, in the right delivery, in the right form. Especially when it comes to your stuff, you know, where it can affect your business. If we're not clean and the state board walks, and that's a fine. So stuff like that, you know, gotta pay attention to. But at the same time, your delivery and your approach gotta be cool. You know, another con is just wasting time, you know, with the wrong people, whoever it is. We all got different experiences and stuff like that, but you could waste time in business, and that's like, damn, yo, I didn't want to waste time, you know. But it's just, that's what it comes with, and that's what you gotta be ready for if you want to be a business owner and dealing with stuff like that. So, but other than that, like I said, there's more pros than cons, you know. That's what I gotta say about the cons, and you guys heard what I said about the pros. So, you know, watch this video over and over if you ever want to become a business owner, and this is what I've gone through and what I experienced. But I could really say there's more positive and it's more pros of being a business owner than there is cons, you know. I love it, you know. I love being a business owner. I love, you know, helping others out. I love, you know, just the energy and that, basically that rush, you know. I like that rush, is that there's so many hours, so many years, and just consistency putting into the business, and it eventually pays off. So that's where I'm at. Is just, I feel like it's paying off, and you know, it's definitely worth it. And you just gotta look at things in a positive aspect and just have your delivery and your character and your mindset, because that could play a big part too. You know, if your mindset and your character is not right, then everything's gonna look bad and wrong. But once you get that locked down, you're gonna be good, you know. So I could say there's definitely more pros, there's definitely more positives than there is cons, you know. It ain't nothing that you can't handle, but at the same time, if you're a strong-minded person, you'll be able to make it. If you don't want this life, as far as being a business owner, then don't do it. If you can't handle it, you know, watch this video and pay attention to what I'm saying. So that's what I got to say from my experiences, that I love it, and it's definitely more pros, you know. Yeah, you know, if you guys got a vision and you guys want to do it, then make it happen. You know, be smart, have a game plan, and make it happen, yo. So I appreciate everybody tuning in today's video. Let's get 500 likes on this video, because I gave you guys a lot of game, a lot of good advice, and that's some true stuff that I'm really talking about. That's some true shit that I'm talking about. So let's get 500 likes on this video, because I just gave y'all some good game, you know. So hopefully you guys watch this video over and over when your time comes, and just let me know how it went. You know, drop comments if you got any topics you want to talk about. Drop comments if you have anything that you want to ask about that I talked about in the video, you know, and I'll respond in the comment. Yeah, it's your boy Flex Rule. Subscribe to this YouTube, y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in today's video. Until next time, y'all. Peace.